He was arrested and put in jail with no charges against him. His only offense was being mentally ill. Thanks for joining us here at 6. I'm Rory Johnston.
And I'm Carrie Sharp. News Channel 5 Investigates has been examining our state's broken mental health system. Tonight, Ben Hall looks at a Tennessee county that has a policy of keeping mentally ill people in jail until room opens at a state psychiatric hospital.
And this policy had tragic consequences. A mentally ill man died when deputies tried to force him in a restraint chair. It led to a massive $3.5 million settlement.
I miss my dad a lot. I think about him almost every day. There's not a day that goes by that I don't think about him.
22-year-old Haley Hargis cherishes these pictures with her dad.
It is me when I was a baby, my dad holding me.
Her father, Jonathan Hargis, struggled with mental illness, including schizophrenia. She says he had more good days than bad, but could not always afford his medication.
He wasn't violent or dangerous when he had the episodes. He would be very agitated or yell, talk to himself.
Back in 2021, Hargis left his home in Ohio and went to Livingston, Tennessee in Overton County to care for a family member.
There's a guy walking through our parking lot.
One morning after Hargis arrived, Livingston police received 911 calls about an angry man acting oddly.
And he went out there and kicked the dumpster.
Officers responded and took Hargis to the hospital. But because of the county's policy for dealing with the mentally ill, he did not stay there long.
Grab your shoes. Yes, sir.
Body cam video shows an officer taking Hargis from the hospital to the county jail. He's not in handcuffs because he hasn't been charged with a crime and because they don't want Hargis to know where he's going.
Do me a favor. I don't want him to hear me go by phone, call Barb, and tell them to make sure the Sally port's clear. Because if we don't, we'll wrestle him outside.
The transporting officer tells another officer to call ahead to the jail. Hargis thinks he's going to get his favorite drink, a Mountain Dew.
10-8 with this gentleman from the ER, going to the other place.
This memo from the Livingston Police Department detailed the county's policy for dealing with a mentally disturbed person who is threatening to commit suicide. It states if they become combative, they can be taken for involuntary hold at the jail without a warrant, meaning they're held at the jail even if they have no criminal charges.
Why would you want to make a policy and not get that person help, but you would rather throw them in a jail cell? What good does that do for the people?
A doctor had determined Hargis needed to go to a psychiatric hospital, which can take days to get into.
He's here for safekeeping until he can get a bed at Moccasin Bend.
Yes, sir.
In a video deposition, the jail administrator said Hargis was in the jail waiting to get into Moccasin Bend, the state-run psychiatric hospital. According to Haley's lawsuit, which claims her father was falsely imprisoned, more than 50 other mentally ill people were held at the Overton County Jail from 2020 through January of 2022, while the policy was in place.
He wasn't doing anything wrong. He was just going through a mental health crisis.
Haley said a jail is the last place her father needed to be.
Oh, what's this? The holding place till you go to the next one.
Hargis seemed surprised when he arrived at the booking area, but he continued to cooperate, even as he was being booked.
All right, hands on the counter for me.
What do you say?
Hands on the counter?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, anytime.
But the cooperation ended.
Come on, boys.
Several officers had to shove Hargis inside his cell. They then admit he has no criminal charges, at least not yet.
No charges. No charges right now. Yet the day's not over, though. Works for me.
Hargis was in that cell for 29 hours until officers noticed he was hurting himself. So they brought over a restraint chair and tried to force him into it.
And they were trying to get Mr. Hargis into the chair so that they could clean his face.
Sadly, in the struggle, Hargis died. Haley's lawsuit alleges excessive force, claiming multiple officers put pressure on his back while he lay on his stomach, causing him to suffocate.
He was completely combative. He wasn't cooperating.
The jail administrator defended what happened, saying it was unavoidable.
I feel like there was nothing else we could have done.
Something else was wrong.
Haley feels like much more could have been done.
If it wasn't for that policy, my dad would have never been in jail.
She says her father needed a hospital, not a jail cell.
They took a person away. It's somebody that will never be there again.
Hargis just received that $3.5 million from the county, the city of Livingston, and their insurance carriers. They admitted no wrongdoing. A TBI investigation found no criminal wrongdoing. Sheriffs from other counties emphasize that people with no insurance should not have to wait days to get into a psychiatric hospital like Moccasin Bend. They say Tennessee desperately needs more beds at psychiatric hospitals. Ben Hall, News Channel 5 investigates.